Hello everyone, this is the librarian again, Ms. Rodriguez, and I wanted to take some time today to teach you how to navigate in our databases and also how to check out an ebook. Since you guys are at home and you're going to be doing work from home, you can't come into the library every week. But there's a way that the library can come to you. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back to our homepage, and once again, if you just go to the Socorro Independent School District website and you click on schools, it'll take you to all the schools, and you can just click on K-8. From there you will find our school and go to the button that says website, and that takes you straight to where we were just at. On this homepage you will find a section that's called quick links. There's also announcements on this page, and a lot of things that are coming up are here on this page. What I want to focus on today are the MackinVia databases and ebooks. Now, this is a great resource because it has lots of things for us. And so here you have all kinds of books. There's all the resources right here in front of us. There's groups, there's categories, there's ebooks, databases, audiobooks, videos, and different links. These are links that I've put in here that I think that we might be able to use. But here you can see that there's a lot of books just on the front page. There's some articles that you can read about John Lewis, who just passed away but was an icon in American history, just an amazing person. I highly recommend reading this article on John Lewis. There are books, and you know that these are books that you can read virtually online because they have a little book symbol in front of them. If they had some little headphones on them, then that means that they would be audiobooks. And what I want to take you to right now is that we have special groups, okay? And I just purchased the Bluebonnet books, the Maverick books, and the Lone Star books and the 2x2. So those should be coming. And I know that these are the most popular because sometimes we have a team, and I hopefully we will have a team this year of Bluebonnet members who want to go and compete against other members from all of the elementary schools across our district. So let's look at those. We have 100 book titles. Now, these are the books from last year and the year before. And I know that because I recognize the titles. This is from 2 years ago. This one was from last year. This one's out. And we know that this one's out because it has a little red button on it with a cross through it. And that means that someone's already checked it out. This one is an audio book, and we can listen to it. Let's go and listen to this book really quickly.
Listening Library presents Me and Marvin Gardens by Amy Sarek King. Read for you by Kirby Hayborn.
Now, I really like this man's voice, but I think he's going a little bit slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. Now, if I was just learning English and I wanted it to go a little bit slower so that I can understand the words better, then I would slow it down. But I'm going to go to 125 and listen to it, see if I like that better.
The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new...
I like that much better. Alright, so that's one example of how to get a book. Now, everybody likes to get read to, so it's perfect that we have this as an option. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close that tab, and I'm going to go back to another book, one that we can read. So here we have the Miscalculations of Lightning Girl. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. And right now I'm just previewing it. It's as if I was at the bookshelf and I wanted to, look at a book. This one can also be read to you.
I don't remember the moment that changed my life 4 years ago.
I don't like that voice. Let's see if I can find another one. Let's do from the United Kingdom, but a female voice.
Call it a side effect of being struck by lightning. That bolt of electricity burned a small hole in my memory.
Ooh, I like that one better. So you see, this is a really good book because what it does, and I'm going to move this over just a little bit. what it does is it reads the words on the page for us, and it highlights the words that it's reading as it goes through. So we can learn our words, and we can also listen to a really interesting book at the same time. Here we go again. Maybe not. So now that we've gone through one audiobook and one ebook, let's go ahead and close out of this, go back to our main menu, and go to other options that we have in MackinVia. Now, if you notice when I click on it, it came straight to this page. That's because I'm here at school and I had already logged onto my computer. But when you're at home, it's going to ask you to put in your entire email information to access the MackinVia databases and ebooks. So that means that you have to put your username, whatever your username is, and then you have to add @student, STUDENT, .SISD.net. So that is your whole email address. And then you just use your regular password. And hopefully you guys know what your passwords are. If you don't, please call me, the librarian, at 937-4819. And I can help you get that information. I can even help you get your username if you don't have it. Again, my phone number is 937-4819. Let's go to databases. Databases takes us to a lot of other options. I'm going to open this up just a little bit. And we're going to go down to one of my favorite databases. For young kids, I highly recommend Kids InfoBits. This will give you information on topics from all types of areas of study. And it puts it in words that are very, very easy to understand for the younger learners. So let's just say that I wanted to find out about penguins. So here I'm going to click on penguins. And I find out that penguins are a kind of bird. There are 17 species of penguins, and they all live in cold places. Penguins cannot fly. They do not have wings. They have flippers instead. They help them swim. Penguins love to spend time in the ocean, and they can dive under the water. I want to keep on reading. I'm going to click on that. Let's see what else I find. Wow, this is great. And look at this right here. It has a citation. A citation is when we give credit to the person who wrote an article, because we didn't write this article, and if we were doing a report on penguins, we don't want to say that we wrote this information ourselves. We want to give credit to the person who actually wrote it. So we would select this, copy it, and then paste it to our EasyBib or our Noodle tools. And then once we collect all the information that we want on penguins, we would turn this into our teacher from all the different places that we collected information. So let's get out of this database and go to another database. Here we can go to Learn 360. This is one of my favorite databases. It has all kinds of stuff. When you go to this page, you will find that you can narrow down your searches to videos and games and activities, things that the teacher can print out for you or you can print out for yourself, audio books, maps, and flags. And there are resources from pre-kinder all the way to 12th grade, so even high school kids can use this. Now, there's these three little dots here, and anytime you see that, you always want to know that this is a way to find out more information. This is really good. If you want stuff that's for kindergarten, pre-K through 5, you're going to click here. If you want to do middle and high school, you're going to click here, and it's only going to find resources from those grade levels. But I wanted to show you some audiobooks. So let me see. I'm going to do pre-K, and I'm going to do audio. And here we have some audio and video. And this is one of my favorite ones, is A Bad Case of the Stripes. Oh gosh, I love this book. So let's click on it and see what happens.
A Bad Case of Stripes. Written and illustrated by David Shannon.
So notice that we have time here, so we can make it go quicker if we want to. Okay, so if you want to listen to a book quickly, I don't know why you want to listen to this book quickly, but she's doing a really good job. Now, if you recall, we started our search on penguins, and we want to find out more about penguins, so let me see what I can find about penguins. Enter that, and here we go. We have a video. We have another video. We have all kinds of videos. Let me see if I can find an encyclopedia article. Yes, there's an article here. Let me find out what this is all about. Oh, Canadian ice hockey player. That's not what I need. Let me go back. National Hockey League. Okay, Antarctic. Maybe this is where I can find some stuff on penguins. But I would have to click through and read through some of this stuff. This one really looks like it would help me. So I'm going to click on this one and see what I find. Oh yes, this is what I needed. And so here's your details. This is your citation again. But if we really want to get the citation to look exactly like the one we did before, we would go here. And we could easy bib it or Noodle Tools it. That's where it saves all of our citations, and then we can just copy all the citations together and turn them in. Okay, let's go back to our main page for MackinVia. Now let's just say that I wanted to write down some notes about penguins. All the things that I just found out about penguins. I could get a notebook. And in the notebook, I could actually take notes. And I would start taking notes on penguins. Penguins come in many variations. And all of them live in cold places. And I'm going to add my citation here, so I'm going to do Control V. Oops, that's not the page I wanted. Let me go back to I would have to go back to the database, and let me go ahead and save this. There's my note, and I can come back and edit it whenever I want. So I would go back to the database, and back to Kids Info Bits. Type in penguins again. And keep on reading. And get the citation. So I would select all. Control C. Go back to my notebook. Find my note. Edit it. Because I'm putting this in my own words. I don't want to copy the words from the database. And I'm going to type Control V. And there's my citation. So that way, if I ever want to go back to my article, I just click on it here. And this is a direct link to my article. I would right click and go to it. It's going to take us directly to that article. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, now I think I may have skipped a step, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to the home page. And let's just say that I wanted to check out this book on the Inuit, which are, we often call them Eskimos, but their real name is the Inuit. They're a type of Native American. So I want to check this book out because I want to do a project on them. I want to write a paper for class. So I'm going to check it out, and then I'm going to open it. And now I have it until it'll return automatically when it's time to return it. But I have it, and no one else can get it until I'm done with it. And I can read this one as well with audio. Remember, I like
Holes in the ice are often
I like the female English.
Holes in the ice are often opportunities for hungry Inuit to wait patiently for the day's dinner to...
And there we go. Hopefully, you have learned how to use MackinVia so that you can check out books, do research, find out more information on the topic that your teacher wants you to know about, and you have it all at your fingertips from your home during remote learning. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Have a good day.